All right, so now we're back with more histology slides. I wanted to talk about epithelial tissues again. Remember, they are going to cover surfaces or line cavities or line the lumens of ducts and things like that and blood vessels. So I want to remind you about the classification of epithelium. Last time we talked about simple squamous and stratified squamous epithelium. Today we're going to be talking about cuboidal epithelium, so simple and stratified cuboidal epithelium. So simple cuboidal epithelium here is going to be one layer of cuboidal shaped cells. And so we've got a couple of good examples here. And so this right here, this is going to be the outer layer of the ovary. And you can see that we've got all these little shapes right here. And it can be hard to tell exactly where the cells start and where they end, but you can see that the nuclei are relatively round shaped, and it looks like there's only one layer of them. Another example here, this is going to be lining a duct in the pancreas. And so this right here, you can see these are relatively round. They have dark staining nuclei, and it's just one layer of them. So this is going to be a nice example of simple cuboidal epithelium lining this duct in the pancreas. And then here's our last example of simple cuboidal. This is going to be, again, the outer surface of the ovary, and you can see some follicles and stuff in here. But this right here, you can see it's got these nice dark staining nuclei all in a nice orderly row, and there's just one layer of them. So that's simple cuboidal epithelium. So next we're going to see stratified cuboidal epithelium, and stratified cuboidal epithelium is usually not nearly as thick as our stratified squamous, because stratified squamous is often in areas of really high friction and things, so it needs lots of layers. Stratified cuboidal is going to be just a few layers thick, so we have 2 layers here. And so we can see that these are fairly round nuclei, and you have 1 layer here and 1 layer underneath it. Right, so we have 2 distinct layers over here, and this is going to be 2 distinct layers. So this is going to be stratified cuboidal epithelium, and you can see the 2 layers of nuclei running all around here. And next we have another example, and this is going to be lining a duct again over here. And so this is going to be the duct with some secretion in it. So we have 2 layers here, around 2 layers of these cuboidal cells. And you can see that the nuclei are pretty round. We have 1 layer here and then 1 layer over here. It's another example of our stratified cuboidal epithelium. And it most often has just 2 layers. All right, and so cuboidal is pretty simple. Simple cuboidal is 1 layer. Right, 1 layer here, and then stratified cuboidal is more than 1, but usually it has 2.